All right, hello. Oh, Alex, hello. Welcome in. Give me one moment. Oh my god, I cracked up really hard at the clip you posted this morning in the Discord. That was very funny. Um, and yeah, I did almost spit out my tea, which is a funnier thought. Let's see. Okay. I left myself, I'm so happy. I left a list of things I need to do. Um, so as soon as we get Stardew up and running, I'm going to work through that. Alex, I hope that your morning is off to a good start and that you're doing well, and I hope that you're getting some better sleep then. I know that the past couple of weeks seem to have been kind of patchy for you, so I hope you're able to get some rest. I remember you saying today was a work day for you. Comfortably lost! Oh my god, good morning! Good morning. Hang on. Oh, dang it. YouTube crashed. Whoops. How are you? How are you enjoying Stardew? The update. And the your 25% playthrough. I'm okay, I was in a slump that was cured by a sand. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm in a state where I'm just like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I just want like a cheeseburger for lunch. I can't get a burger. I mean, I can, but I'd spend a fortune getting it delivered. Actually, no, I can't because there's no place that will deliver a burger to where I live because I'm so remote from all civilization. But, like, I'm actually just, like, craving a burger. A wise man once said, one good sandwich would change. Honestly, yeah. Food is good. So instead, I'm gonna make myself a cheese and arugula, like cheese and arugula on toast kind of thing. My sister's been telling me that that's what she's been having for lunch, and I'm just like, oh, I need that. And I bought arugula, and I love arugula so much. It's one of those things that spark joy. Very much. What kind of sandwich did you get? Gonna be honest, I haven't really found much 1.6 specific stuff besides moss. Oh, if I found 1.6 stuff, I didn't even know it was 1.6. The 25 stuff has felt pretty good. But it's pretty hard to accumulate money. Just trying to finish the community center before year 2 has been a struggle. Oh my gosh. Wow. Now I hear you there. I'm excited for you to get to Ginger Island. Because I know that's the big thing. Year 2 ending. Yeah, fair. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. My next Stardew playthrough, I want to do, like, community center in a year. I think that's my next goal, but the thick chicken parmesan but swimming in sauce, that sounds amazing. That actually sounds so good. Actually, that's not accurate at all, never mind. But it sounds tasty. Okay. So, apparently I found Robin's axe, so I'm gonna go ahead and, collect the gold through that. Then wood, stone, and cloth. Oh, and my iridium trash can's ready. Okay. Have you ever considered speedrunning this? Ooh. What would a speedrun look like? Maybe. That could be tempting. Grilled chicken, marinara. Oh my god. Mozzarella and Italian herb loaf. That sounds insanely good. Oh, that sounds like I used to go to this cute little Italian diner back in Pennsylvania. There are different categories. Do we need more backseaters in chat? Oh, yeah, if I start speedrunning, that will probably bring in backseaters being like, you have to go do this. Is that what you mean, Alex? Have I ever considered speed? That could be, I'm not gonna lie, that could be pretty dang fun. I think before I speedrun, though, I'd want to try to get perfection. And then my question would be is, do I want to try modding the game next before speedrunning it? But I don't know, that's tempting. Or like a casual backseating. Casual speedrunning. The spirits are in good humor today. You'll have a little extra luck. Okay. Wow. That's tempting. Okay. So... Oh, you know what? The fiddlehead fern I should probably, stick in, like, the fridge or something. Single player community center category is 2 hour, 7-minute world record. Wow. Oh my god. I'd have to look up a strategy. This seems like a game that's probably pretty competitive, so I assume that's really tough. Wow. Okay, that sounds pretty cool, though. Alright, moss soup and then fiddlehead fern. Let me see. Do I have the recipe for fiddlehead risotto? Okay. That's a lot of moss soup, which is good. Okay, I need wood, stone, and cloth. Oh, it's gonna use up all my cloth. How much wood do I need? Alright, and then stone. I only need 50 stone. Oh, it's fine. This seems like a game that's... Oh, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. It sounds fun, though. I'm not gonna lie, that it's a tempting thought. Ooh, what do we have here? Last night, a judge team member found you incapacitated. A medical team was dispatched to bring you home. You've been billed 1,000 gold for this service. Okay, I only lost $1,000 for passing out. That's fine. Could be worse, right? But I'll think about it. I will definitely think about it. Ooh, ducky! Did I get everybody? I probably didn't. Oh, I did! Somehow I prefer Jojo finding us over Harvey. Yeah, I can't stand Harvey. Like, it's probably pretty apparent. Like, the characters I like and the characters I don't really give a... don't care a thing about, because, like, all these people are maxed out. All of these, and then, let's see, Sam I'm getting pretty close to, and I should probably do more with Penny. But then it's just everybody else is so low on the, priority scale. Oh. I should probably max out the coop. I haven't gotten any, But yeah, JoJo is just a business. It's, not like it's one doctor. Okay, I'm glad for these. Did I get any, I didn't get any mahogany seeds out of that. That's fine, though. Orange. Wow. JoJo's not our friend, and they make it clear. Yeah, yeah. I can relate to that, admittedly, because even, like, in IRL stuff, sometimes it's easier to be screwed over by a big business than it is by, like, a greedy small person. I love how there are orange blossoms on the tree. That is extremely cute. I'm digging that. Oh, let's, may as well collect the hardwood here, too. No mahogany seeds, which is honestly fine. Wait. But put the moss away. Okay, and then I'll put the hardwood away. We have a decent stash of hardwood now. I may save it for... There was something on Ginger Island that needed repairs. So I may see... Okay, let's go get a mill. Because that will open up some more recipes. Inadvertently. God, the music's so cheerful. It's so happy. Oh, look at all this fiber. May as well just collect it while we're on our way. I still feel bad that the community center is just a JoJo warehouse. I do think I prefer the community center route. I think the first route is best done with the community center. But okay, construct farm buildings. Let's construct a mill. This would be nice to eventually do, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Yeah. Alright, where do we want it? Oh, I don't know where I want my mill. The community center is very satisfying to complete over time. I've never done the JoJo route, I don't think I ever will. It's cool, it's in the game though. That makes sense. Yeah, the JoJo route it's honestly not... I'm just gonna put this here, I can move it. Now that I've done it, it's definitely a way to get things done quickly. That, or I just like blew through the game. Like, it felt like I moved so fast. Like, I've never done it all like this fast, and I think it's partly because all you have to do is just make the money and then buy the repairs. So that's been useful because I've been wanting to get to Ginger Island. I don't know if I'm gonna do Ginger Island today, like in this this stream, but I might. I say that and I'm already like, maybe. But the community center is so much more satisfying, I think, and you get so many awards, whereas JoJo, your reward is just you get the repairs. But the community center gives you seeds, gives you friendship, gives you, like, I think one of the gifts was like a crystallarium, gives you all this really cool stuff that just makes it feel more incentivizing. Okay, so those are the two things I wanted to do. Big chest recipe. I mean, we could... just want to see. Wood chipper, mini fridge, telephone, budget TV, floor TV, plasma, furniture catalog, seasonal plant, wood lamppost. Oh, that's cute. Iron lamppost. I have so much money that I'm just kind of like, not the decorative stuff. So I think I'm gonna do two things while I'm here. Wood and a copper bar. I may as well get the recipe for the big chest. And then get a dresser. And the reason for that is that I could start sticking stuff in the dresser. Because I have all this clothing that I've just kind of kept. Ha! That's so funny. I did not know that that was a... Oh, I should probably also try to find salmon. Ooh, look at all this mayonnaise. I'll save that for, Penny. It's a neutral gift, but it all adds up. The neutral gifts still count. Alright, so... that... remember how I mentioned I found an ancient seed in a carrot after seeding it? I looked it up and apparently there's a 0.5 chance to get an ancient seed from any crop. I hit the lottery. Wow. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, that's quite the, That's pretty impressive luck. Like, really, really impressive luck. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is, no, come back. Bring all this stuff. That's clothing, leave that. Okay. Oh, I can put rings in here. Cool. Alright, so put this away. I can take all these rings. Alright, perfect! Oh my god, that's so great, because then I can just like, hey, look at all these snazzy outfits I have. Okay, oh my god, that's so worth it. And then this will just be my miscellaneous crap. Yeah, I had no idea you could get ancient seeds from crops. That's really cool. Okay, so it's time to go look for Sam and Penny. Get them some gifts. So much grass. This will be good though when I finally build a barn. So eventually we'll build a barn. Alright. Let's toss that. Let's see if Sam is in his room. Okay. Gotta cut him off. Let's see. Oh, Emily's here. Cute. It doesn't rain much in the summer, does it? That just means more watering work for you. It's all good, Emily. Alright, I have no idea where Sam might be. Admittedly. Sam just kind of, he screams a little bit man-child. Okay, there's Penny. Let's see. Alright, perfect. I can't figure out where he might be. He definitely is not the kind of guy who'd be in the library. But... Oh, I wonder if he might be with, like Sebastian or something. Oh, I got a rock. Wow. Oh, hell yes. It's worth a lot of money. Wait, what are my, so I've got gemologist, botanist, angler, and defender. Oh, okay. Woo! Oh, there's Leah. Let's go say hi to Leah. I came for the sound of the ocean. It's so beautiful. How was the turkey? Oh my god, it was so delicious that all that's been on my mind is, so I made so much of it. I have an entire dinner's worth of it for tonight. So tonight's gonna be leftover turkey. So I slow simmered turkey in beef broth, and my husband loved it. And it was all with like the like Mediterranean herbs. So rosemary, dill, thyme, parsley, basil, oregano, that kind of thing. And it was so good. Like, I forget how much I really like turkey. It's delicious. Alright. Where is Sam? Just a whole turkey. No, not a whole turkey. Just tenderloins. We are not, we can't eat a whole turkey. Okay, that's Kent. Oh, also, Ignite Kurt, welcome on in. A whole turkey wouldn't fit in a crock. Well, that's not there are crockpots that are big enough to fit poultry like that. I don't have one that big, because it's just two of us, so, yeah, I can't remember the size of my crockpot. It's, not super big, though. But I have cooked, like, I've cooked whole chicken in a crockpot before. And that's actually impressively, like, really good. Okay. Alright, let me go back to Sam's house. Oh, I guess I should probably say hi to this guy. I don't like Harvey. I really don't like Harvey. But what can you do, right? Okay. I have no idea where Sam... Oh, there he is. It turns out so juicy when you do the whole chicken in there. Oh my god, yes it does. There is a certain magic to cooking bone-in. And I was telling my husband, I learned to make bone broth back when I was in grad school, and I loved it. That kind of thing. And I often really like making bone broth and then just like using it for everything. Making soups out of it, cooking other things, cooking rice, cooking pastas, cooking vegetables in the broth. You don't even need to put, yeah, it is juicy enough. I do admittedly like the broth. So I had the tenderloin, so broth is, makes it just extra savory, and, but that is very true that if you're cooking the whole, like, the whole bird, it's, oh my god. It's good stuff. Oh, it's Elliot. Yay, I get to talk to everybody. It's as if your essence is okay, Elliot. My favorite Stardew romanceable, but he's definitely a little weird. My favorite thing is chicken thighs with salsa. Oh, nice! Oh wow, I've never tried that. I used to do a lot of chicken thighs back in the day. I prefer the white meat, like so the chicken breast, a little more than the thighs. But chicken thighs in the crock pot, that's like the best way to have thighs. It's very, very tasty. But I do all of our like cooking, and majority of our meals are home cooked. And I like it that way because I can control what goes in the food, and there's all this fun stuff, all these forageables. Oh, we should probably say hi to the wizard. I have not talked to the wizard much. The cartilage turns into jelly. Yeah. That's so true. I like thighs. Ooh, yeah, no, they're definitely savory. Chicken thighs are pretty good too. Oh, Alex, that's funny. That's pretty funny. I'm gonna just collect all this fiber. so much. I'm gonna go back up because I do want to pay the wizard a visit. Let's go say hi to the wizard. It takes years of study to understand the language of the elementals. Yeah. Here's my secret, a whole block of cream cheese. Oh, you ever do cheesy tortellini? I've never done that, no. No, I admit, when I cook at home, this may sound sad, I try to keep the, like, saturated fat and, that kind of thing low. Only because, both my husband and I have high cholesterol naturally, so when we eat out, we just let ourselves enjoy and don't think about it, but the home-cooked meals tend to be, so, like, I don't have butter, I don't use butter, I rarely, very, very rarely use cheese, and it's not even a staple I keep in the house. So it's, I think to a lot of people it understandably probably sounds pretty bland, but it's me, trying to aggressively lower cholesterol numbers with, all the dietary stuff. All that good stuff. But cheese is the best. That sounds delicious. Cheesy tortellini just sounds like a... Oh my god. I would love to try that someday. I do just like tossing some dark meat in the air fryer and forgetting about it. That sounds magical. Yeah, I mean, my thing is like, I limit the amount of red meat I cook at home. And then, you know, when we go out, I always get like steak or ribeye or, you know, use that time to enjoy, before I go like a few weeks without red meat. But I still my favorite, like, the whole, I like turkey. Chicken is kind of, I'm very picky with how chicken is prepared, but it's not my favorite thing in the world. So I'm so particular. But that's so, now you put cheesy tortellini in my mind. Because I do cook tortellini, every now and then. It's so good. Man, I could savor a few slices of this. Yeah. Every time you post the steak, I'm just like, I'm gonna go get steak. Most of it went into quesadillas. That sounds so perfect. It looked so good, too. And, oh, shoot, it's midnight. How the heck did it get to be midnight already? I'm, like, not even paying attention, and I'm thinking about food. Wait, where's my pan? Oh, dang it, okay. I don't have my pan with me. That could have been some good stuff. Oh, well. Ooh, let's sell the good stuff. Where is my pan? Cat, get, oh my god. Where the heck oh. Oh my god, my pan is right here. Whoops. I had it all this time. That's on me. Yeah, one of these mornings, I'm gonna get, like, a steak breakfast. Oh, Night Kurt, thank you for the follow. And thank you for the recipe ideas. I will, one of these weeks I'm gonna have to, you know, just be like, we're gonna break, I mean, I don't, diet, quote unquote, and just eat cheesy tortellini. That sounds like it sounds so good. Okay, I'm gonna put my notes away. I bless a steak breakfast for you both, for both you and son soon, or whatever you like. Gas, good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, my husband is not into. He's not into the steak thing the way I am. So like, I'll get him to try brisket, and he's like, "Ugh, how can you eat it with this much fat?" And I'm like, "It's the fat. It was the good stuff." The block of cream cheese sent me to heaven. Aww, that cream cheese it's delicious. Okay, clear and sunny all day. Let's see, fortune teller. The spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Start a wild tree orchard, put tappers on those trees, and harvest the valuable syrup. Or don't, see if I can. Oh my god, I love when the game is just randomly unhinged for no reason. Like, could you imagine watching a show called Living Off the Land, and it's just like a lumberjack or a farmer or whatever. And it's like, yeah, do whatever you want. I just gotta give him some nice red wine to go with the steak. Yeah, that sounds really good. That's luxury. Yeah, we both have our, so, I hate using the word cheat days, because I don't think it's, I don't know. I hate food guilt so much, and it's just not, but anyway, all of that aside, our indulgences, I'll call them indulgences. My indulgences are like a good, like, fatty red meat, so like lamb chops, fatty ribeye, brisket, steak, that kind of thing. Those are my, like, indulgences. Like, if I'm treating myself, that's what I'm treating myself to. My husband's indulgences are like ice cream, cake, the other side of the, like, indulgence thing. I don't have much of a sweet tooth. I like some cakes, but for me, I can only eat like a small amount of cake before I feel sick to my stomach. I'm more of a savory kind of person. Savory versus sweet. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sweet is... Look at all these. Oh god, I have so much... I should probably be doing something with these. The heck? Okay. Okay. I love anything sweet because I'm always sipping on coffee. Aww. Oh, so I'm guessing, like, I will say I do like a good latte. I love coffee. Coffee does not love me. I did one caffeinated stream. I can't remember what day it was. It was sometime last week. I think it was maybe Thursday. And it was hilarious. I like sweet a lot, but like savory's the way. Yeah. Savory is my go-to. But I always do have, what's it? A good latte is a favorite, like, treat. I hate being caffeine sensitive because, it means I can't, like, I would probably be a daily coffee drinker if I didn't get, like, strong reactions to caffeine. Okay. I don't know if I've pet everything yet. Okay, the cat. Where is my cat? There's my cat. But yeah, my cravings, when I do get cravings, it tends to be for things like beef jerky, for bacon, like salty meats. Something about salty, like meat. And meat in particular, so not even like, I don't know. Or a nice big bowl of pho. Ooh, I might get some pho soon. I don't know when. Like a nice strip steak or ribeye. I want a Reese's cup now. Aw. Yeah, my husband loves Reese's. Yeah, I've been wanting to get pho. I've been really wanting to get pho soon. Every time we pass it, going to the gym, I get very excited. Like, I want one. I could never get into rice noodles. Oh, that's fair. That is completely fair. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we each have our preferences, and for me, rice noodles ruined egg noodles. Oh, that's understandable. I confess, I had a period definitely where I preferred rice noodles over egg noodles, but nowadays I just like all the noodles. If it's a noodle, it's happy. Which is funny because I'm not I'm not a pasta person. Like, for me to enjoy pasta, it's gotta be flawless. Like, it's gotta be cooked to perfection. Kind of thing. Or I think it's just because I am burned out of like, cheap, shitty pasta. Both are good, but whenever I have ramen, I wish it was fun. Instead, oh, that's fair. That's fair. I love anything Italian. Yeah, I like authentic Italian for me. I don't like fast Italian, like cheap Italian. But a good like a gourmet like a shrimp pasta. An authentic shrimp pasta is, oh my god, Or seafood pasta. Those are the best. Suck these. Okay. I think today was a bad luck day, which is kind of meh. Ooh, oak resin. I try to remind myself of the things that I wanted to cook. Although I'm heavily biased too, because I have extremely happy moments. That's so sweet, Alex. That's so sweet. Yeah, I have fond memories of pho because my first experience was homemade pho by friends. My friends and students, and parents of students. I used to be severely underweight, and what that meant during my severely underweight time is that when people liked me, they always wanted to feed me, which is really wholesome and so sweet. And it meant that I got to try, like, the best food ever. And I think people still get that urge. Like, I'll never forget, my church job 3 years ago. I did a New Year's Eve service. It was multiple services. So I just kind of packed a lunchbox with, like, prosciutto and cheese and crackers. Because I only had 40 minutes between services, and I didn't have a car. So I was like, I'm just going to pack, like, snacks. And I don't like to eat heavy when I have to sing, because I was soloing that night as well. And so I packed just stuff that I was like, this is filling, it's got some carbs, some protein, that kind of thing, but isn't gonna, like, make me feel sick. And then one of my choir mates, who's a sweet retiree, like, former veteran, just a sweetheart, like a bundle of wholesome, like, joy, he saw me just sitting in a corner, like, I was fully jacketed up because, like, the hallway where I was had no air conditioning, and it was, like, 20 degrees outside. And he looked at me and he's like, what the hell are you eating? It's Christmas Eve. And he was so sad. Like, he looked so visibly upset that I was having, like, crackers and deli. He was so, like, horrified. And I think he took pity on the fact that I was sitting by myself. He's like, that's not dinner. You have to have real food. And so he took me to his family, like, mansion. And I was a little, like, I felt so embarrassed, but his whole family, it really just felt like a Hallmark movie, but his whole family was like, yeah, we've got plenty of food, you're in the choir, and all this stuff, and so, like, they put, like, a giant platter with, like, so much food. It was all Christmas, home-cooked, and it was so sweet, and it's still to this day. I told my husband, and he was he thought it was a sweet story, but he laughed so hard, like, it's like, what is it about you that inspires pity? Do you have any pets at the moment? I don't, but, I grew up with cats, and then my husband's family always had dogs. Sadly, those dogs are no longer with us. They, passed of, like, old age stuff, within the past few years, but, no pets at this time. Okay, what are we doing? No. Yeah, it is what it is. It was definitely, I do miss them, but, you know, it's the... I love dogs. I love dogs very much. And those dogs spent all their time with me. Like, during the pandemic, when everything was shut down, I just kind of hung out. Food truly is the way to eat. Yes, it is. Actually, oh my god, yes, they were Chihuahuas, and so I am very biased toward, like, I love Chihuahuas. And I know a lot of people don't, but they're just the best. You have a Chihuahua pug week, that sounds beyond adorable. Oh my god, because pugs are cute, and Chihuahuas are cute, and mixes between the two are just, oh my god, that sounds adorable. Aww. Like, Chihuahua half-breeds, too, like Corgi Chihuahuas, Dachshund, like half Dachshund, oh my god, or I think they're affectionately called Chi Wieners, which is such a funny name, but they're so stinking cute. Like, it's like heart-melting. His name is Small! Oh my god, that's so precious. Yeah. No, we've moved so many times that, if we ever head in the pet route, it would ideally be when we're homeowners and not renters. And oh my god, that would be so fun. If we ever did go the pet route, I can assure you the pets would be here on stream. I just let it be known that there would be, you know, a dog or a bird hanging out with me. One, because I don't know. Whenever I've had pets, I always kept my pets with me. Like, I don't put them in another room while I work. Only people who have owned or been around Chihuahuas like Chihuahuas. You know, to be fair, Alex, owner, you can tell the nature of a Chihuahua. Like, you tell a lot about the Chihuahua's owner based on the Chihuahua. I mean, some Chihuahuas are just neurotic as all hell. Our family Chihuahuas, were barky, or the female was super barky, but they weren't biters. They didn't bite. They were just a little, like, sassy, very neurotic. I'm gonna be the dog dad with 10 Chihuahuas. Others just don't like them because they bark a lot. Yeah, the aggression is definitely a thing. Fortunately, our family Chihuahuas, none of them have ever been aggressive. They've been kind of the opposite, where they're, like, too scared. I remember when my husband introduced me to his family when we were dating, very early in our relationship. He warned me, he's like, you know, now these dogs, they're very scared of new people, so they might bark at you and they're gonna run away from you. And then I came in and they both ran up to me and immediately just sat in my lap, and it was just fine. They just kind of kept sniffing me and trying to feel me out and feel like, who's this new human? They do give amazing cuddles. They really give amazing cuddles. Spectrum? Oh, my internet's stable, Alex. By some miracle. I was dropping frames, but I should be stable now. Yeah, Chihuahuas give great cuddle. So Ignite, or I don't know if you'd prefer to be called Kurt, actually. My favorite thing about Chihuahuas is that if you are their human, they will stick by your side. They will not leave your side, and it's so dang wholesome. Like, I'm a reader. I'm an avid reader, and then I do a lot of work that's like sitting at a desk and that kind of thing. And I always had a Chihuahua in my lap, or just at my feet, depending on which dog. The female liked to be in laps. The male was a long-haired, like a papillon Chihuahua, so very, very fluffy. So he would only get into laps when he was, like, terrified, when something was spooking him. He'll come and sit in your lap, but otherwise he'd like to either just kind of sit next to you or, like, at your feet. And so whenever I'd read, I just had dogs, like, all around me. I had a dog in my lap and a dog at my side, and it was just the coziest thing ever. I also kind of, I gave him, I didn't overdo it, but I did give him a lot of treats. So, I think I kind of became the treat dispenser. I became the human that was like, this is the one who's gonna give us treats. For what it's worth, even aggressive Chihuahuas aren't normally violent. They'll bark, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's also how they're raised. A lot of people who are dog owners like the idea of the cute animal, which is understandable, but they don't really take the time to train their dogs or properly socialize them so they're used to seeing and being near people. And what that ends up doing is not only causing stress on humans. Oh, it went away. But it also causes stress on the poor animal that gets so freaked out anytime it sees a human it doesn't recognize, and I kind of feel bad for, like, a dog that's overly barky is really hard for me because that's a dog that is not getting enough attention. That kind of, I mean, some dogs are just predisposed to barking, so, having been a dog person and have dogs, like, I do get, like, sometimes you do just get a dog that's just a little on the crazy side, but, you can't, behavior isms and behavior patterns, you can kind of tell, a lot about how they're being raised or taken care of, and, like, I still cringe a little, oh, of course, you can never forget the extra treat for being cute. Yeah, I do the cute thing, like, I'll be like, you're getting a treat because you looked at me, because the thing is, whenever I talk to the dogs, they got so excited, and it was very cute. Let's see, I got Smalls from the pound when he was 6. Aww, so you rescued him. That's amazing. I always bring him everywhere with me, but okay, Kurt, that's the cutest. That's so wholesome. That is so wholesome. I love that so much. I'd be the same. If I had a dog, the dog would be just with me at all times. Oh, hey, Ray Game, welcome in. I socialize them all. That's wonderful. Yeah, and it's good for the animal too. Dogs are inherently social creatures. And here's the thing, like, a dog that is very friendly, even people who aren't the most comfortable around dogs do warm up to that, and there's something really wholesome about someone who's, like, not comfortable around dogs, but can't help but melts because the dog is being very friendly or cute. that kind of thing. I'm a big guy, so he's always, oh, that's adorable. Oh my god, now I miss having Chihuahuas around. One of my regulars has two very fluffy Pomeranians, and those dogs, like, seriously, they make my day. Anytime I see pictures of them, I just, like, my heart just melts. And they're clearly very, very loved. Like, it's just one of the most wholesome things. Yeah. But yeah, Alex, I am, my dream pet would be birds, cockatiels in particular, as I miss being around cockatiels. I miss, just being in the company of cockatiels. My husband loves birds because I love birds, but I introduced him to a baby cockatiel, and it kind of freaked him out, and it was really cute. I have Chihuahua. Oh my god, see, Dachshunds are like, if I had to pick a favorite, Dachshunds are my favorite. They're funny, they're adorable, they're hilarious. Every Dachshund I've ever met that belonged to other humans always grew attached to me, and it was to the point where I had one owner playfully be like, "Why does my dog like you more than," like, that kind of thing. Also, Pretty Weird, welcome in. I like your name. I really like your name. But yeah, cockatiels are very fun. They're, I like to imagine, like, parrots in particular are like tiny dragons. They are so dang sassy and snarky, and it's just, I don't know why, like, I love that energy. They're just pure chaos, and maybe it's just because it resonates with my inner chaos. But I introduced my husband to a baby teal, and I'm used to, like, cockatiel behavior, so, like, I understand the communication, and I was figuring this bird out as well. But this bird immediately, took a liking to me, and one of the things that this little baby did was immediately exposed its neck, the nape of its, like, the back of its head, which is immediately, like, a sign of trust. That's like a, hey, give me scritches, please. And anytime the bird would nip at my fingers, because parrots are very bitey, and that's not like it's not an aggression thing, it's part of their communication. They communicate with their little feetsies, they communicate with their beaks, so they will grab your finger if they want you to do a specific thing, and every time he would go for my finger, my husband was like, why is he biting? I'm like, he's not biting, it actually kind of tickles. And I think it freaked my husband out, because the bird would go from being, like, adorable and sweet to suddenly just extremely intense, and had a lot of personality, and so my husband, I don't think, could figure it out. Birds scare me. You know, that's fair. That is so fair. And parrots in particular, they're very sassy. Canaries are beautiful. They are so beautiful. And they're gentle. They're, canaries, pigeons as well. Pigeons and doves are delightful. Some people consider them low maintenance. Low maintenance compared to parrots. I don't know that I'd use the word low maintenance, because there's a lot of cleaning that comes with birds, because the birds poop like every 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the bird, but most of them will poop, like, baby birds will poop sometimes every 5 minutes. I have it, like, pigeons are delightful. They're very gentle, they're very docile, and when hand raised, they can become pretty dang affectionate. Like, they'll want to sit on you, they'll want to just, when I taught music, at a conservatory, there were pigeons, there were pet turtle doves, and they were so magical. They loved people. They loved the music. They loved the people. They would cackle and coo with the music as well, because they'd get very excited hearing it. But I'd wear like a hoodie, or, you know, like a cowl neck, and I'd stretch the cowl neck and put the bird, like, in either a pocket or in the cowl, and just have the bird, like, sleeping, like, on my chest or in my lap, or in my pocket, which is a really funny thought, and the students got such a kick out of that. But the bird would just sleep in the pocket, and the pocket was like a little nest for them, and it was just, oh my god, it was the best. To all the new people, welcome. We like talking about people, and and food comes up a lot, and books. Could you imagine if birds had thumbs? Terrifying. You know, they do, so there are some birds that do have opposable joints, like leg joints, so like raptors, so your birds of prey, for very strong grip. It's one of those things, if you're working with raptors, you want to kind of avoid the feet, for obvious reasons, more so than the beak. The beak can cause some, like, damage, but it's the talons that cause a little bit more. That's awesome. So yeah, no, oh my god, cockatiels are just they're lovely and they're smart. They're so smart and they're nuts. They are just absolutely off the wall nuts, and it's the best. Ooh, Gas wants a bird and a tarot card. Ooh, okay. So a bird. You know what? I'm gonna give you your bird is gonna be the barred owl because I was kept up late last night. It was kind of wholesome by barred owls that came back. It was a mated pair. Let me get the Audubon. I love barred owls so much. They make me irrationally happy even when they keep me up late at night. They're first of all they're so stinking cute. So birds of prey more often than not have like bright yellow eyes like the predator eyes, and barred owls are an apex predator or whatever, but they have big puppy eyes, which just melts my heart. Like they're so stinking cute. And I've shared the story a couple of times, but something that's super magical about barred owls, or like my experience personally with barred owls, I had a very rare encounter where I kind of, I mean, I used the word befriended a barred owl back in Florida. We had a barred owl that came and was frequently in our yard, like to hang out in some of the taller trees, and birds are creatures of routine, and it was one of those. It was a juvenile, so it wasn't fully grown. So it was a curious animal. It hadn't yet fully developed like fear instincts. So my husband and I both practiced music, and whenever I would practice piano, this bird would come right to the fence and start calling out, because it was like trying to figure out what the sound it was hearing every day was. And I would step outside, or I'd look out the window, and I'd just see a barred owl, a big fluffy barred owl, just staring right into the house, trying to figure out what was happening. And so I eventually would go out and just talk to it, and the bird would just watch me. And it would come back every single day at the same time, and it would just hang out. And like, we came to like a mutual acceptance of one another. And that to me, I'm calling it a friendship because it was a pretty dang special thing. Because the thing is, owls in particular, and barred owls are very skittish. Barred owls don't like people. They like to remain unseen. You're more likely to hear them than to see them, so to be able to see it, and with that regularity and frequency, that was both unusual and really dang special. But, like, okay, I put the link to the Audubon page, because look at their faces. They have huge, like, dark brown eyes. Like, they look like puppies to me. That's an amazing... I know, right? They're so stinking cute. And they're really big. They're big, but they don't weigh more than... So male barred owls weigh like about a pound and a half. The females can sometimes weigh between 2 to 3 pounds. They're pretty light, so they're not very heavy birds. Oh my god, so Gas also wants a tarot card. Dart, welcome in. We're talking about birds, and we were talking about dogs earlier. By the way, guys, Dart has a really, really cute, I think sheepdog, or if I'm... Yeah, Dart has an adorable dog too, so we're all animal people. Gas, I'm gonna draw an owl card for you. But yeah, I love barred owls so much. But last night we had a mated pair of barred owls visit the house. A she-dog. We had a barred owl mated pair visit the house, and they were caterwauling up a storm. And for those who don't know, barred owls sound like monkeys. When they're caterwauling in groups, they can make monkey calls. The famous Who Cooks For You, that's the barred owl. But it can be hilarious and endearingly terrifying to hear the call of a barred owl and not knowing what it sounds like. A lot of people get really freaked out, or they think they're monkeys, only to find out, oh, it's not a monkey, it's just an owl barking and squawking and chirping, and their sound palette is huge. So, why do I feel like I've drawn this this same template of card or archetype of card from different decks? Gas, your card is the King of Cups. Look at that fancy, pretty. It looks barn owl adjacent, like a pink barn owl. But the King of Cups is really special. He's got his little goblet. And he's sitting on the beach in his like driftwood throne. He looks very pleased with himself too. Look at him. He looks very happy. Like, I'm the king of this beach. But let me read to you what the artist and writer had in mind for the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a very positive card, I will say. It's a card of groundedness. It's a card of, like, an authority figure that is very compassionate, endlessly patient, endlessly kind. Yeah, here it is. Kings are considered to be the most developed and mature archetype in the court cards. So let me get you the King of Cups in particular. So this one, what it means is to be at service from your heart, but make sure you have solid boundaries set. As a leader, you will be called to help others in many ways, sometimes many times a day. Before you say yes or provide guidance, make sure your heart is 100% on board. If you feel like you are being taken advantage of, or that you are not receiving an energetic exchange from the other side, say no. It's as simple as that. It's, and here's a, oh, I didn't realize in the card he's got a little fishy. You see that? It's so cute. He's got his little meal. I bet he caught his lunch all by himself. Because they're such good birds like that. And owls are... People don't realize how insanely playful, like, owls can be. They're pretty incredible creatures. They really are. Some falconers prefer owls, like, using falconry, like birds. Having the owl be their, because owls are scary! Oh, I think they're funny. Oh, some of them are big, but, so Alex, we get screech owls in our yard, and screech owls are, like, they're tiny. They are tiny little things. They're, like, smaller than a pigeon, about the size of a pigeon, depending on the pigeon. They're very tiny. They're very sassy little things. They whinny like a horse. They have, like, a very whinnying... It's a very hilarious call. But they don't hoot. It's funny, too, because there are a lot of owls that do not hoot. They make all kinds of sounds that aren't hooting. The barn owl that I kept referencing is an owl that sounds like banshees. It just shrieks. The great horned owl hoots. And it also meows. Or, well, it makes a sound that sounds a little like an alley cat. The female in particular, the female begging call is very alley cat adjacent. God, that's such a mood, Abigail. It's like, I hope I don't get a tan this summer. I used to dread getting tans when I was younger because I'm Mediterranean, so I'm not prone to burning. But when I tan, I get so dark. And so I used to hate that. When I was younger, I used to really hate that. Okay. Oh, Sam is just here. I definitely don't want to go swimming if that's what you're... Oh, he's... Hang on. Do I have anything... Okay, I don't want to piss him off. Okay, he doesn't like sweet peas. What the hell do I have? I'm gonna try to give him this grape. Okay, that was a neutral gift. Let's see. Okay, I'm back at 2 hearts with him. Okay, so yeah, it's a neutral. Prehistoric tibia? Whoa, okay. Guess I may as well look around for all the things. But yeah, the barred owl is a very special bird to me. You can see the barred owl nearly all up and down the East Coast. They've been slowly migrating, and there's a little bit of a sad thing happening in the environmental, like, wildlife world, where because the barred owl has been encroaching on the West Coast, where its cousin, the spotted owl, which is a slightly smaller and becoming critically endangered species of owl. So what's happening is the barred owl, encroaching on its space, it's a combination of breeding with the spotted owls, because they're related enough to where they can breed, so they're making barred owl, spotted owl mixes, which is threatening the conservation of the spotted owl. But because barred owls are, they are apex predators, and they will, like, steal babies out of nests. So it's why, like, your average songbird really doesn't like having barred owls around, and they will go out of their way to shoo and scare away any owls that encroach. But the barred owls are also kind of eating the young of the spotted owls, which is also causing a little bit of a endanger. But there's been an attempt to remove there's an attempt to essentially remove 500,000 barred owls. So like sending hunters out to shoot them down, which I hate. A lot of people hate because the reason why barred owls are moving and like migrating west is because commercial development and building, like human projects are removing the natural like forests that barred owls like to live, because they like to be in like dense tree spots. They like coniferous trees, they like deciduous trees, they like being able to just kind of hang out in the tree. Commercial development, yeah. And so it's not really the barred owl's fault that they're migrating. It's human. It's human greed. And so a lot of people are also like, why should we like kill the barred owls when ultimately it's people? Like, a better effort would be to just preserve the land. And some people even believe, and I'm kind of like whatever about this, but some people believe that nature should just take its course. Like, if these birds are going to mix, then, you know, wouldn't it be cool to study the half-spotted owl, half-barred owl hybrid and see what happens there? Because that happens in wildlife, in nature, like, very often. That kind of thing, too. So people are just kind of at odds. Oh! Some information!
Kemp Alex cheered.
Thank you for the bits, Alex.
The Alabama beach mouse, Paramyscus polionitis omobates, is a federally endangered species which lives along the Alabama coast. The range of the Alabama beach mouse historically included much of the Fort Morgan Peninsula on the Alabama Gulf Coast and extends from Ono Island to Fort Morgan. Coastal residential and commercial development and roadway construction have fragmented and destroyed habitat used by this species.
I wonder what all the new people think when the copy... Thank you so much for the bits. Yeah, I'm a Team Beach Mouse all the way. From Soft Enjoy, Kurt, yes. I suck. So I'm really bad at, like, I'm really bad at the Souls games. I've only really played, I played the first level of Boletaria of Demon Souls. I really liked it. I have not yet beaten, it's been a while since I went back to it. I have not yet beaten Phalanx, the boogery first boss. But they are such a vibe. My husband is really, like, he's phenomenal. He is so phenomenal, and I like watching him play, because he knows a lot about those games. I'm trying to think, but they are games I do want to properly dig into. When I worked an IT job back in the day, I had the chance to play, I think it was Dark Souls 3. I just kind of fooled around in that first, like, that castle world. And I feel bad I don't even remember the name of the world. I was just kind of, Dark Souls. Who called? Aw, yeah. What do I want to do? I might go to the beach really quickly. Maybe we go and see what the halibut frenzy is all about. It's a cardio day, so I'm so sorry, but when you say commercial development, you know what? I think the same way. Yeah. People don't TTS the beach mouse stuff nearly as often as they TTS, like, some really weird stuff on Baldman's channel. Beach mice are so cute. Whenever I went, like, brackish water or seaside hiking, because Florida has its own variation on the beach mouse. There's a thing called the Florida beach mouse, whoops. And, I always like to see if I can try to spot one. But I don't think I've seen I've seen some beach mice. But, Florida, not Alabama. But I was more likely to see the, Hispid the cotton rat, which is, guys, if you've never seen a Hispid rat, like a cotton rat, they are the cutest. They're so stinking cute. And a lot of times they're not afraid of people. They will come right up to you because I think they learned pretty quickly that humans are a food source, and humans that aren't afraid of, like, mice and rats will often be inclined to feed them. So they're very social creatures. They're very curious. And it's really cute. I don't know how else to describe it other than it's just adorable. a lot of people, there they are. Ooh, let's mess around. Shoot, that's off. But I'll have to find pictures and videos I took of these cute little rats. They're brown, they're a little fluffy, and they're smart things. But they're very curious, so they'll come right up to you and just kind of watch you. And they'll be adorable knowing that they have a good shot at getting some food. And that's, I don't know, it's very cute. I never fed them, because I don't do that kind of thing on hikes, but I didn't mind having a brief little encounter and taking a few pictures of the little guys just being so stinking cute. And, like... Wow, look at all this. That's some good fish. No! Okay. Well, we got what we could. Oh, I'm gonna go back to sleep, so I made coffee. Yum! Yay! I almost made coffee this morning. Today's gonna be a long day. Oh, what do you have on the docket? Like, long work day? That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I ended up having tea this morning, but I was this close to making coffee. One day! Ooh, one day. Let's smoke the fish. Let's actually go ahead and stick them in the smoker. Wow, another diamond. One day. I feel like I should know what one day refers to, because I remember there was a conversation in, I think, your Discord, Dart, about it. About something. About some hype. Let's wait for the fish to cook. But good luck. Tomorrow's the release of an update to a game I've been patiently waiting on. Oh my gosh. Aw. I know that feeling. I'm walking away. You're walking away? You're walking away. Okay. The tide is gonna turn. I'm gonna find my place. And he poisoned me with the game, so I'm one day to hype him up. Ooh. What's the game, if you don't mind my asking? Speaking of games, have you guys seen all the Mario Maker drama? I read the Kotaku Guilt Gear Strive fighting game. Ooh. Have you guys seen all the Mario Maker drama? Like that, I am so curious to know. If you've seen it, and if you have thoughts on it that you're willing or interested in sharing. Because I don't know what to make of all. Favorite from Slough title. Oh. The only drama I care about Mario Maker is when they delete it. Yeah, so what's happening in the Mario Maker world is people's levels, if they have hashtags, are just getting mass deleted. And okay, I think I'm live again. Wow. Okay, maybe yeah, the Nintendo ninjas got me. So maybe I shouldn't be talking about this, but yeah. Bloodborne, Sekiro, DS3. Ooh. I want to play Elden Ring so badly. Like, Elden Ring, I think, Demon Souls has been super fun, but, I really want to play Elden Ring. But I know that Demon Souls is, supposedly, like, more unforgiving than some of the others because of the, health system. Like, you have to, like, farm grass, and if you eat too much of the grass, which sounds so funny when you don't know the context, like, you could actually, have a shortage of like health depletion, which makes the games harder. Elden Ring will be a long playthrough. Ooh, I like a good long game. Demon Souls is objectively easier than any other titles. It's a very good game for its time. Yeah, when I told my husband I wanted to try like the Souls games, he was always like, play Demon Souls first. That's what he kept insisting, like play that one first. So lo and behold, that was the first one I really dug into, and I struggled. It took me forever to get past like to get to the booger boss, Phalanx, was very, that took me a while. But it was one of those every time, so I'd struggle for one session, and then I'd come back, and then it was a slightly easier, and then I'd come back again and be like, it's even getting more easier, and part of it's because the repetition is like a weird kind of practice. Then you will defeat Malenia in 20 minutes. Oh, 20 years. I'm kidding. But I really want to play Elden Ring. That game it looks so beautiful. It's such a vibe, and I don't know, the Souls games will forever have my heart because dark fantasy is just a vibe for me. If I say it, it will be a banned and Comp stream. So it's okay. Comp is not yet a mod, so you can say whatever you want. He can't ban you yet. Demon Souls is feature dry compared to other games. Over time, they introduce new movement options and mechanics, and the games get hard. Oh, okay. Say it! No. Say it! Comp, what's your least favorite? Oh my god, you guys are the best. I think I have the best chat on all of Twitch. I'm just gonna put that out there. Hello, Mama Kama. Marvin, welcome in. I've never been called Mama Kama. Look, guys, I'm live. Stream Elements says I'm live now. Marvin, I hope you're doing well. Happy, what is today? Wednesday. Happy Hump Day. Oh, all right, for the middle of the week. Yeah, no, I hear you there. I really hear you there. That actually, oh wow, okay, so my stream, my god, what is up with streams crashing? It's nuts. Now I really want to know Dark's favorite. Yeah, now I'm curious too. But it's okay. It is okay. Okay, let's see. I want to know too, to be honest. That's funny. Actually, I have to think about what my least favorite is. Maybe if the fortune is good, today will be a Skull Cavern day. It doesn't even have to be at its highest. Somewhat annoyed. Okay, well, drats. Oh well. Oh well. Can I take one guess? I actually have to think about what my least favorite is. This is very intriguing, guys. I'm very curious now. Whoa! It's mill time. No. Okay. VOC. Perfect. Chicky! Alright, I am missing a duck. There he is. Darnell is Gas's duck. It's inexcusably bad. Oh, it's just... Hang on. Let's scroll back up. So I've never actually played Dark Souls 1. Can I get a hint on what it is? Bed of Chaos is famously awful. I'm sure I'd hate it. It's atrocious. It's as bad as everything you've ever heard about it. I believe it's inexcusable. Want to call you Mama Kama because I'm exploring the usage of semicolons. It's not used often enough when in the written language. You know, Marvin, every time I use a semicolon in academic writing, my editors come back to me and is like, can you please shorten your sentences? Just put a period here. Even though I'm like, but these ideas are like, they're meant to go together. They're meant to be collocated together. But yeah, they're not often used because some editors hate them. At least in an academic sense. Creative writing, I've noticed there's a lot more leeway. I get to do DS1. I gotta get to DS1 someday. I started with Bloodborne. Ooh. Aw. We probably speak with semicolon. Yeah. Yeah. For me, they make sense in academic writing, but, I've always, and it's a good thing, when I've been on the writing side, I've always had editors favor brevity and clarity. In other words, simplifying language for accessibility. Which is always so ironic because not all journals, like, adhere to that. And when I'm editing other academics' work, I strive for the same thing. Because the thing is, readers, especially readers reading, like, academic work is already dense enough in concept without the writer, the author, inflating it with unnecessary pretentious language. But some industry standards, depending, don't like the semicolon for that reason, which is kind of a shame. Because I do agree that, but, you know. Ooh, more Millie things. Yay. Get him! Whoa, what? I need to replay Bloodborne. Ooh, someone's... Oh my gosh, Kisnall, enjoy your lurk. I will let you lurk, but I hope your day is off to a cozy start. I hope you're doing well. It's always good to see you. Most common writing these days is less is more. That, and honestly, it's not a bad way to be, as you don't want... in academic writing, you don't want bloated text. A lot of it's so dang dense already, that, like, bloated text does come across as pretentious. And I'm not saying that I agree or just, actually, I'm inclined to agree. So you want, at the end of the day, you want people to glean stuff, to benefit from the writing. But not in cooking. Oh, yeah. Use all the garlic. Never skimp out on garlic. What's your favorite? Why use a lot of words when why use a lot of words when few words do trick? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I understood exactly what you said. I'm a pretentious chat. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're actually as much as... You know, you often spawn very deep intellectual, philosophical conversation, but you are one of the most down-to-earth people, I think. Like, just in general. Bloated text means you work in journal. Yeah, oh my god. And inflate your word count to get more ads on... Yeah, that, unfortunately, that is actually a thing with that kind of, Yeah... Okay. So I'm excited to have a mill now because I'll get wheat. And I'll get rice, which means I can cook all the stuff. Sato, welcome in! Bloated text is gassy text. It really is. It really, really is. Ooh, the Nameless King. Yeah, I took some journalism classes for my creative writing minor. Just as a point of interest, and it's interesting to see where the craft of writing overlaps, and where it really, really diverges. But the idea of narrative and telling a story kind of inherently, I don't know. Palmier cookies are ready. Maple pecan and olive oil. Oh my god, that sounds so good. I hope you enjoy those. Of course. This is a very normal thing that happens. Alright, let's put the bone. Wow! What do I get? A sloth skeleton. They're not for me. So I was gonna ask. Yeah, I imagine they were for the your business. Aw. They all sound so good. All right, let's Yay! Okay, so what's really special about this? Okay, I'm not gonna do that because I can gift that bread to somebody. But you get a decent amount of money back. Ooh, what are you? Mining monthly. Okay, so I'm maxed out, but I'm gonna just read that anyway, because I've never read it. And for those who like the collecting thing, like, anytime you read a book... Well, where the heck did Mining Monthly go? Special items. It should be here. Okay, I don't know why it's not appearing here, but this is fine. It might appear the next day. Oh, you know something? I'm concerned it gives us a way to actually get rid of stupid decorations, along with a few other desserts. Oh, yeah, I think... Can you not? Okay, so... What the hell are you doing? Streamer does not have Chaos Brain. Ooh, let's see. Oh, I need to scroll back. I got fixated on... let's see. Experience books don't actually... I think experience books don't actually count as a skill, so they don't show up. Oh, okay. When you read stuff like the Monster Compendium, it'll give you XP instead of a new skill. Gotcha. Yellow Lava, welcome in! Why are you putting Pam's furniture next to Jojo? I don't know, Chaos Brain kicked in, I hyperfixated. Welcome in, Yellow Lava. Oh, I missed the semicolon discussion. Well, we can talk about semicolons again and have a conversation about that. I'm happy to, what would you like to contribute to the semicolon discussion? I am all ears. Big Sleep also, welcome in. I should say hello, because you're here. I still get a kick out of, like, if I mention, like, a poet or an author or anything. I think that I mentioned William Butler Yeats, and I think, like, HK read the message out loud on her stream, and you automatically knew that it was my message before seeing that I was the one who'd sent it, and that cracked me up to no end. I don't know why, it was just kind of funny. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Anyway. I'm just kind of fooling around at this point. Okay. Anything literary over there stands out? That's fair. Let's look for, I love William Butler. William Butler Yeats is a phenomenal poet. One of my favorite poets. If not favorite, at least English language poets. So many beautiful pieces. If I had to pick a favorite just offhand, it would be The Stolen Child. It's, absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Semicolons are one of my favorite tools in writing. I definitely overuse them correctly. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, as long as you're adhering to syntax and grammar and punctuation, it's not about wrong or right usage. So when my editors told me to use a period instead of a semicolon, they were arguing for brevity and clarity, that kind of thing. Academics who are very invested in their work, it all often makes sense to the person doing the research, writing the study, writing the article, that kind of thing. But for people who are outside, who are being filled in by the article, simplicity helps convey the case a lot clearer. And semicolons can overly complicate a text, that kind of thing. And I've never written a novel, and that I can definitely see as a good advice in that realm. Yeah. Well, I think for academic writing as well. Interestingly enough, so it depends on your editing team. Some novel writers are a little less, what's the word? They're a little less, harsh. Or they're a little more forgiving with the authors. That being said, is a lot of people, myself included, like M dashes. You will have editors say, "Hey, you've got like 4 M dashes on one page. Maybe limit these because use them as a special effect. So use them sparingly, so that when they're used, their use as an interruption to an idea is a little more effective stylistically." And semicolons are a little less offensive in the narrative space. When I'm editing creative, I've started to enter the realm of creative editing now. So I am working on a novel editing project. I work on ease of reading and how immersive. So I look at a bunch of different things, both big picture and small. So I look at clarity, and I look for writing that doesn't get in the way of the story, the narrative. And that's why I'm not a writer. My instinct is inverse. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Because here's the thing. Two editors will give you conflicting advice. Other clear crystal giveaways in HK chat. Lentil, seaweed. Well, what are we yapping about? We're yapping about semicolons and add something. All the things. Okay, God, I really want a good luck day, because I really want to go to the Skull Caverns again. Let's see. I have so many seeds! Okay, I'm gonna put... I don't know what to... Like, I kinda just don't care about the skull like these. What, you can't throw them away? Okay. So I'll just put them in people's houses or something. I get conflicting each time I use them and editors confuse me more, so... Yeah, I would write however you're gonna write, and then if you're publishing seriously, just do what your editors want, because the thing is, they know... Sometimes it's a sales thing, sometimes it's they know what's going to sell for their imprint. Or they know what they want, or they have a specific fit, or that kind of thing. So it's not, sometimes it's not even about right or wrong necessarily so much as it is being agreeable with an editor. As long as, you know, the editors themselves are being reasonable and all that stuff is very important. Shove it in a box in the corner of the forest. Sex sells sometimes. Whoops. Go back in. Alright, let's talk to all the Oh, you're not ineligible. Gross. Hello, Eos. Do you ever get lonely on that big farm? Stop by my cabin if you ever need someone. Wow, they're all dropping major hints now because I've maxed out. You know, I'm sure Gus would understand if I wanted to leave the saloon someday. There's so much out there. I can't stay a barmaid forever. Emily's awesome. I like her. Alright, I should probably be trying to, here, have some bread. Oh, you got me something. Thanks. Okay. Oh, Sam's here. Oh, I can't give him a gift because I'm maxed out. But I could go talk to him. If I give the cue ball a bit of a top spin, maybe I could. I'm not very good. Such a mood. Should I let Sam win for once? Nah. Nah. Faded, welcome in. Good morning. How are you? I kind of wish I had a cat. Unfortunately, my dad is allergic to pretty much everything. You're chilling. I'm so happy to hear that. Yeah, I hope you're doing... I hope the day is off to a really good start. What do I want to do now? I guess we could go lake fishing. I think it'd be easy to add new dialogue options to this game. I think that's one of the things that's getting expanded. Yeah, 'cause he said 1.7 will have some... So the marriage candidates are like the biggest hype. But there are supposedly, Ooh. Please don't go away. Please don't go away. Dialogue hints like what you mentioned don't change after you get engaged, married. Yeah, it's funny to me. I'm not gonna lie, like, I think it's hilarious that they all get really lovey-dovey with you, even though you're technically just friends. I don't know, I find it funny. It's very entertaining. It's a good time. Alright. Okay. An iridium chub. That's so funny. I'm a little tired. Like, I'm actually kind of feeling it. Cardio days usually wake me up. And I feel awake, but, somewhat interrupted sleep is kind of gets to me every now and then. Iridium carp? It's the worst. Yeah. Yes, it is. It's just, oh my god. I used to have a thing where, like, cardio days were, Oh, I was trying to get... Dang it. Where cardio days would wake me up, and then lifting days would just put me in a very peaceful lull. But... lifting days don't tire me out as much. I mean, I kind of lift every day. Or every gym day, anyway. I wake up in the middle of the night sometimes for no reason after like 2-3 hours. Oh my god, I've been having that too, and my problem is I'll wake up and my brain is high alert, so I can't get back to sleep for over an hour. And I'm actually getting to the point where, like, I have to shut my brain off by either reading, although all of everything I'm reading is so good that it just, like, wakes me up even more, which doesn't often happen. Like, I'll have to find, like, an academic, something that's just, like, to help me just, I don't know. Or I've been turning on, like, the Bald Man. Of course, he was on vacation, so I had no Bald Man streams to, like, lull me back to sleep. But, yeah, the wide awake and on alert and, like, anxiety in full swing, like, that's been the worst. I hate it so much. I don't mind, like, I hate waking up in the middle of the night, but if I can get back to sleep quickly, it's like, whatever. But it's waking up and then suddenly a million thoughts are racing through your head and they won't shut up. I hate that. Let's catch one more fish and then make our way back. Slowly back. I might, you know, I should probably get the iridium fishing rod. Like, I can afford it at this point. I'm gonna go hang out with my little... Oh my god, Kurt, it was such a pleasure to meet you. You are awesome. Have a good time with your little one. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out and just being part of the vibe. And for the cheesy tortellini idea. Like, oh my god. Yeah, now I'm gonna... Iridium fishing rod only comes after mastery. Oh, no it doesn't. I can buy it from I can buy it now at Willie's. Like, I've had that option for a while. Unless we're talking about two different things. But I just mean the iridium, it's called the iridium rod. Am I thinking of the wrong? I don't know. Admittedly, I'm not sure what you're thinking of. But I'm thinking in particular of the, hold on, let's see. How many fish did I catch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. Okay. Put all of these. Okay, that's organized enough. Oh, it's the advanced... Yeah, no, I'm just thinking of the iridium rod. Because I have a bunch of, like, tackles that I may as well be using. And then maybe give a shot at trying to catch some of those legendary fish. So I will say, I have never caught a legendary. Never caught one before. I've caught, like, super rare fish, but I haven't caught the, like the crimson fish or the, what is it, the glacier fish. I know all the seasons have their own, like, Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos. What can you do with the legendary fish? Ooh. I don't know what I would do with mine. A lot of people like to make fish ponds and then put the legendary fish in them and then get the legendary roe. Like, get roe. Or, yeah, the roe that sells for a lot of money. So, yeah, make a pond and then just stick it in there and collect roe. That seems to be the fan favorite. Some people just sell it. Like, they'll smoke it and sell it. Kind of thing. So I don't know what I would do if I got one. I think I would probably do the roe thing. Like, make a little fishing pond and stick it in there and just, what's the word? Just, collect roe. Because that makes a lot of money just over time. So guys, I ordered Frida McFadden's book, which she herself calls campy fun. It's a choose your own adventure. She calls it a pick your poison adventure. It's called The Dinner Party. It's a short read, but it's like Goosebumps for adults, for lack of a better way to put it, except you go to a dinner party and then you read a chapter, and then at the end of the chapter you get to make a decision on how you want to play out the narrative. And supposedly there are like just over 20 endings. A lot of them result in mortal peril, which is really fun and hilarious to me. But I'm really excited because that is hopefully arriving today. And I'm really looking forward to reading it because it just sounds really fun. Frida McFadden is she's like a thriller author, very, very prolific thriller author. I think her most famous thing right now is The Housemaid, because it got turned either into a movie or a series, I'm not sure, I haven't watched it, so I haven't read the book yet. But, she's very, very popular kind of in the thriller sphere. But I'm really looking forward to reading The Dinner Party. 20 endings, no big deal. I think it's 22 endings. Amazon has listed 28, but Frida McFadden on her like personal like social media said, I don't know how we got 28, it should only be 22 endings. I think that's the extent. But it just sounds fun, and I remember reading and loving Goosebumps as a kid. Like, I loved those books so much. And I partly loved them because it was like, turn to page 134 if you want to go through the green door. That kind of thing. It was just such a good time. Skull Cavern. Let's go to the Skull Cavern. I should probably go back to Ginger. Ugh. Wow, I've had, like, kind of, like, rotten luck. This is fine. The annual trout derby. Okay, nope. Nope, we gotta do fishing. We've got trout. That actually reminds me. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be very, very quick. Give me just one moment. But yeah, it's supposedly a short read. It's less than 300 pages, so it's clearly not like super lengthy. But I don't know. I want to read it mostly just to see how you tell like a second person narrative is just, it's fascinating. Give me one moment. Share stream? Where? Oh no. Alright, I'm also reading, it's a book, it's an arc. So the book has not released yet. Oh my god, Booties, thank you. Thank you for the
Booty
resubscription. That is so
4
sweet.
months. Hope you are well, Tristal.
I hope you're doing wonderfully as well, Booties. It is always such a joy to have you here. I was gushing about your dogs earlier because we were all talking about how wonderful dogs are. So I was so your lovely puppy friends got a lot of love earlier. It's good to see you and thank you for the resubscription. I'm reading a Bluebeard retelling. So Viking Norse mythology, and I am very hyped about it. I am so excited. It's very compelling. It's very fascinating, and oh my god, I love that kind of like the high fantasy that decides to retell like beloved like folklore and stories. That's always really, it's interesting to me. It really is. Norse mythology. Yeah, they are. Oh my god, Booties. Yes, they are. Ooh, rice and wheat. Everybody loves a good... Yeah, I'm a sucker for high fantasy. I think it is my favorite genre. And it's so funny because, whenever I've had to do my own... Oh, yay. I can make a maki roll now. Let's do it. Oh, I can make bread now. Which should mean that I can make the Survivor Burger. Yeah. Okay. Look at all this cool stuff I can make. Let's actually, what's this? Potato and oil, hash browns. The Survivor burgers are really useful. Okay. Someone wanted a maki roll. I think, unfortunately, I think it was Pierre. No, he wants sashimi. Okay, he's picky. Oh well. The maki rolls are super useful. I should probably make some more of those. Yeah, because that's gonna be good. For caves, for like the skull caverns. Um, everybody, yeah, yeah, I've been reading a lot. I'm working my way through it still through Mistborn, which has been it's been such fun. But some of my main reading, like I finished two of the books I'd been reading for a while. Mistborn I put on pause because the arc I need to finish it in a certain timeline because what's the word? Because that's kind of on the business professional side of things. But Mistborn has been so much fun, and for a lot of people, like a lot of people consider that to be accessible high fantasy. Oh,
Sata67 just subscribed. Let Crystal Eos know you've been subbed for 4 months less than.
wow, Joanna knows how to say she knows how to say the name Crystal Eos. Seda, thank you so much for the resubscription. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Wow, 4 months in a row. Aw, you guys are the best. I really appreciate it. Ooh, Fairweather Marvin says, ever get high on edibles and have a fantasy how we're all molecules floating in space, merely bump into each other as molecules as fate separating when the time comes, continuing to float in space. And have you, Marvin? I'll admit I've never had edibles. I've never had edibles. I have had like the CBD gummies back in the I have had those because so during the pandemic I had really bad, I mean I think a lot of people had really bad chronic insomnia, and I've had a bunch of people saying that like CBD can help with that, and it didn't really help. So I don't really yeah, I don't know. I didn't really feel anything, or it didn't do anything for me. But that's not, yeah, I was like, that's really specific. I think Marvin's speaking from experience. It's kind of funny. Alright, let's go take care of all the... Oi! There's a cat. Oh! Something here. Oh, jeez, okay. I can't really see my pets in all the, It's easy to overdose because you think nothing is happening then. Whoa, hello, who changed the tint of the light in this room? That's just my sober dreams after eating 2 times bulldog for dinner. Thank you for the 10 Gia, Alex. That's so funny. Yeah, I've heard that, Marvin. I've definitely heard that. Have you ever read Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman? It's probably one of my favorite reads on the... Oh my god, I should. I know of it. And Gaiman is an author I've been really wanting to like properly just explore. I know that Gaiman on the internet has been a hot topic, like so many people are, but American Gods and Good Omens were fantastic, like pinnacles of, I think, American contemporary literature. His American Gods book, yeah, it's phenomenal. It is phenomenal. I remember reading it, God, like decades ago, but it's very good. And Good Omens, I've been wanting to watch the show, but I kind of want to go back to the book and read those. Okay, I already forgot who I... Okay. Let's see. Give all the little friends attention. Okay, so I need a duck and a dark chickie. Oh, here's a duck. There it is, yeah. He likes to hang out like right behind. And I'm trying to... Yay! Okay. Oh, you know what? I should be. Okay. Oh, chili peppers! Wow! Oh my god, look at all this stuff. What's all this? So exciting. Oh, there's a hype tray. Aw, thank you all so much. I may be slow. I just realized that that was probably up for a while, but yay! Hype! Hype is fun. You think if we go back to our conversation about the semicolons, the hype train will just organically go back up? Being like, we love semicolons here! This is a semicolon positive chat where you are free to use as many semicolons as you want. I mean, I don't know. Hey, look! Seed Baker, keep making ancient fruit. Okay. What are we? So that, this, not that, not these. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna make, oil. What's your favorite Oh, that's a fun question. I'll sell the little chub. Okay, so these truffle oil makers, you make them and assume they're just for truffle, but you can put corn in them, and that's really fun. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Derby. Ooh, and actually, before that, I think what I want to do is, let's get the iridium fishing rod. We can afford it. So I'm gonna pick a tackle. What do I have? The barbed hook, causing the fishing bar to cling to your catch, works best on slow, weak fish. The metal tab increases the bite rate when fishing, causes fish to escape slower when you aren't reeling them in. What the heck are you? Increases the chance of finding treasures, however, fish aren't crazy about the taste. Let's just do this one, because I have, like, so many of them. Egyptian closely followed by Norse. Ooh. I like that. Strimmer's Egyptian, ethnically. I won't take food advice from anyone with that much mayonnaise. What? What is that in response to? Hot take, but I think Greek mythology is overdone and overrated. That, you know what, Booties, that's about. My sister feels the same way. I think because she burned out. Like, we both read and loved, like, Percy Jackson, and there were a couple of modern retellings. I admit, I like my Greek mythology stuff, but I don't disagree at all. And if anything, it's, quite valid. Alright, I'm gonna put the fiberglass rod away. If only just because we're about to go... Yeah. And actually, while we're at it, what do we have any, like, Dish of the Sea? Let's just grab that. Roman and Greek's overrated. Mayonnaise is the base for a lot of our beloved sauces. Yeah, that's true. Roman and Greek overrated. That being said, I want to read, just as man mayo is the basis for life. Man. My god, Marvin. It took me a fraction of a second, but... Marvin, you say the most hilarious things. I'm just gonna put that out there. Oh my god. It's pretty dang amazing. I smell oh, I want barbecue. I just want... Okay, I hope he's... Let me... Oh, dang it! Okay, wow, I just wasted all that time. I can't even get what I want to get. Okay, that's... What a pain. Okay, I gotta run back, go get my rod. That wastes so much time. Elliot! The sun is angry today. My skin is a bit too delicate, I'm afraid. There's Strimmer's, Oh, hey, you're here. Can I give you a gift? Probably not. Okay. Oh my god. Look at me, I'm so edgy! Yay! I look at chat and then I end up running into stuff. Which is really funny. Okay. Waste of time. Because I forget, it makes sense, because if it's the Darby, he would be down there. Alright, let's do this. I'm not even gonna bother, like, putting the, stuff away. But maybe we, just do this. Look at me, Alright, here we are. And here we'll stay for the rest of the day. Shoot. A red mullet frenzy has begun at the beach. Cool, I'm here at the Derby. Okay, what do we have here? Chub. This is probably a trout. Yep. Does not have a little tag, though. Trout! Yay. Yay! I bet there's a ticket in there. Nope. Okay, cool. What the heck? Wow, a big fat orange fish. Oh boy. Oh, the semicolon is the J of punctuation. Big Sleep, are you in the J Club? Now I'm curious. I really love that the semicolon has been kind of the theme of the day. That's pretty special. Like, how often do you get a stream with a theme? Unless it's like, cosplay stream! I should do a cosplay stream. What I dress up as, I have no clue. And do like a really stupidly obscure cosplay stream. Like a really obscure reference to a really obscure idol. A bird! Yeah, we could do a bird. You lose your last piece of bait. Oh, I got a sunfish. Could do a bird. A dairy maiden. That's pretty funny. The sad thing is I probably could whip together like a dairy maiden outfit, like with stuff that I just have in the house. No tickets, what the heck? This is so, I don't even know what. Lactose-friendly stream. You know, I technically was diagnosed with lactose intolerance as a kid. I do consume a fair amount of dairy. I consume non-fat dairy. But I found that it's one of those, I just have to be cautious of my intake. I've significantly limited things like cheese and fatty dairy, and that seems to have helped. But I do drink like non-fat milk. I consume non-fat yogurt, and those are fine. They've never bothered me. I mean, it's just been, but I don't know. But we can be we're lactose friendly. Milk is amazing. I feel like drinking milk as an adult is fine, but overdo it and to be a fun time. Yeah. Yeah. Greek yogurt, better than Greek mythology. I love Greek yogurt. I always put Greek yogurt in our oats. It's a way of like really pumping it up, and it makes it so it's so good. I also enjoy like Greek yogurt with like I enjoy Greek yogurt with granola. I like Greek yogurt with fruit. Even just Greek yogurt with honey, a little bit of honey. It's just so good. Greek yogurt's real. I love milk. Aw. You know, Greek yogurt, it's healthy for you. Like, if you're gonna consume yogurt, it's best, like, the Chobani brand is so good. That's my, go-to. Their non-fat Greek yogurt is so good. And what's fun about the non-fat is that it has a lot of protein in it. So for both of us, like, after the gym, it's just really, really useful. I don't know. I just want a token, like I've been fishing all day and I haven't gotten any tickets. Why do I hear lightning and boss music? I don't know. It's not coming from me. The sun is out! Oh, that's concerning. I don't know. Zeus! Zeus! Is it coming from stream? Is it Tangia? Maybe you have a tab open that's screaming at you? Is it in your head? Do you also smell toast? Marvin, are you asking if he's having a stroke? No, it's coming from my bottomless pit of bad jokes. Wait, why do I hear lightning and boss music? The sun is out. Wait, what's the joke? At least Alex got it. Zeus. Act fast, recognize the signs. I'm so confused. I'm very...
Zeus is gonna get you, boy.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Oh my god. Okay, I get it. Wow. Oh, that was so beautiful. Wow, that completely went above my head. Oh. Kratos teeth. I didn't know there was a oh my god, that's awesome. Alex, thanks. I said Greek yogurt was real in response to Big Sleep's comment. Yeah, Zeus. I was thinking zoos like the plural of zoo, like where animals are kept. Oh my god. Wow, that's pretty funny. Not a bad joke. That was really funny. Oh, I could do a Zeus cosplay. Fish. Fish. And every time Zeus is mentioned, we write Zeus! Oh my god. That's actually pretty dang beautiful. Yeah, it went over my head, but now I'm just admiring. Yeah. I'll do a PSA just because Marvin said the act fast thing. Just speaking from experience, even if you have one of the symptoms, only one symptom of a stroke, you should get it looked at right away. Because when my mom had her stroke, I was with her. She had the face drooping was the most notable, but she could still move. Like at the time when we caught it, it was early enough that she could still like move both arms, and speech hadn't gotten super slurred, but she was getting a little like loopy and cognitively just like a little out of it, and was complaining of poor vision. But that's all I'm gonna say because yeah. So it doesn't. You don't need all four sun. Like even just having one can make a huge difference. But anyway, PSA over. Ooh! Oh wow. Oh, that's pretty great. That's a good fish. Alright. You know what? I think I hear the lightning in the boss music now too. I have not gotten a single token. I've gotten quite a few fish. But no tokens. Oh, that's so funny. I hate that now that I'm using Restream, even though I do have 7TB, I can't see the emotes. But I used to be able to just in OBS, but because Restream's module is just like a group chat. What bird would you cosplay as? Ooh. A cassowary. It would have to be the cassowary. Someone's been throwing tokens in the water. I know, right? Yeah, well, I don't know. I could leave that up to chat. Good choice, yeah. I just love how unhinged they are. A lot of people are quite terrified of cassowaries, too. Wow. Okay, I got a fish with diamonds. Draw me a tarot card. Oh, you've got it. You've got it. Let me catch this fish and pause. The golden finch are pretty, but very hard to... Aw. Finches are cute. They're sassy little things. They're very sweet, though. I will draw you your tarot card. Okay, you know what? Let's, nothing's biting. Oh, let's do the owl, that owl deck, because that was kind of fun. It's a birdie kind of day. So are we all then, like, Team Viking Norse mythology? It's so funny. We had the, like, Greek mythology is so overrated conversation, which is really hilarious, and I'm just like, she ever named herself after a Titan, albeit a Titan, not an Olympian. The Titans do not get enough love, I will say. Everybody's all like, well, the Titans are antagonistic toward the Olympians, and it's like the Olympians are antagonistic toward each other and toward everybody. One of my very long-time friends on Twitch is named Finch. Aww. Finch. Do I know this person? I feel like I know a Finch. Alright, comfortably lost. Here is your, tarot card. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you want me to redraw... I'm just kidding. I'm not going to redraw. He's in your Discord. Oh, that's probably why. And now let's do this. Comfortably lost. I pulled for you the beloved and ever-feared Ten of Swords. It's a card of intense and kind of painful endings. So our poor owl has 10 swords in its back. It's not a pretty picture. So, I don't know. Congratulations. I feel like I should have, like, a redemption or something. Just have, like, sad violin, tiny violin, SpongeBob music. The Ten of Swords is a card that, alongside the Tower, are considered to be, like, the most, ominous cards in the tarot. I don't know that I believe any card to be ominous, but their messages are pretty dang, like, okay, something's given, and the Ten of Swords is kind of a painful give. So, we'll read what... Cassowaries are so prehistoric looking. Them and shoebills are so funny. So, let me get you the description for the Ten of Swords. It's also, like, look at how much gore there is on that art, too. But here, I will read the swords stuck in the back and wings of this... Oh my god, it's available! I did not know that that was a redeem that you could do. World's smallest violin! Those are pretty scary. Is it ominous like a meeting with HR and your boss? First thing on a Friday. Oh my god, I felt that, Marvin. So, the sword stuck in the back and wings of this owl might make this look like the end, but in reality it's the opposite. In order for this owl to gain more magic with her swords, she had to unlock the energies of her meridian points. Okay, anyway, so sometimes the ending you assumed was going to play out does not go the way you thought it would. It might be more painful than what you originally planned, but if you can endure and surrender to this moment for a little while longer, you will achieve great success soon after. You are at the completion of this journey. Stay strong. Shoebills look like they belong on Splash Mountain. I think... Have you heard the sound that the shoebills made? Dart, do you want an owl card too, Dart? Hopefully I don't also draw you the Ten of Swords. I once posted a joke on my works board, and my HR will do so much they wanted to hear it. Aww. Since, sounds like the book is trying to spin it optimistically. I'm doomed! Yeah, a lot of modern, like, non-Rider Waite Smith, like a lot of modern retellings will try to spin things lightly. But, I mean, you know. Then they fired me for some... Oh, geez, that sounds miserable. Yeah, that sounds good. Alright, okay. Dart, a card keeps... A machine, the machine gun fire sound. Yes, that sound. It makes me laugh so hard. It's so funny and so, like, disturbed. Alright. If you end up getting... Let's see. Okay, a card. Alright, Dart, you got a much more positive and actually a wonderful card. Your card is the Queen of Pentacles. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this color palette. It's a nice break, I'm sure, from the Arson palette. The Pyromania palette that I know you've been kind of imprisoned by for the past couple of weeks. But yours is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen cards are always just, the Queen and King cards are just wonderful. But look at our little owl. He looks so pleased with himself. He's wearing a crown, or she, I should say. She's got a large coin with an owl on it. A gold coin. The Queen of Pentacles in the tarot traditionally is achieving abundance, usually material, earthly abundance. So it can mean like literal wealth, but it can also mean a kind of, what do you want to call it? Good health alongside abundance of material possessions, of having stability, that kind of thing. But let's see the writer here. Oh, wow, I turned right to it. It's time to step out into the community and lead. What you once thought was just a passionate idea will make you money. It's up to you to show up and share what you have been working on with the world. You already have all the resources you need to support on this new abundant adventure. Put your crown on and shine. I think it's telling you you have to be a graphic design, like bot, like a scammer, on both Twitch and Discord. And you have to go in and be like, hey streamer, I've noticed your graphics suck. I can do better. You can ignore all that last part. But that's a pretty fitting card. Very optimistic. Unlike poor Kumpf got like the worst card. I honestly think the Ten of Swords is worse than the Tower, because the Tower is like, alright, knock it all down, but that can honestly be a good thing. On my way to get banned in all chat. That looks funny. I'm a scammer! Aren't we all? I'm just kidding. I'm running out of water. Alright. We'll catch like one fish and then... I didn't start early enough. Oh, it's because it's a bad luck day. It's because it's a bad luck day. That's probably it. Time to be extra observant. Good luck. Come report back to us. But yeah, because the tower can be associated with pain, but more often than not, the Ten of Swords always is. I got a bucket hat. Okay. I don't actually care about that. So I'm gonna put it in the closet. Alright, it's getting late. I know. Hey, Marnie's here. Can I make money off the hat? No. I mean, I don't really like it, so it doesn't need to go in the closet. We got a cat hat. Ten of Swords seem rather yeah. Tarot's fun. Yeah, it's all lighthearted. But I'm not superstitious. Last time I got the same card twice in a week, and I honestly forgot what the yeah, honestly, yeah, it's all good fun. I put the redeem, like, I do not use the term fortune teller. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm just here having fun. There is no, I don't, I could just sell all this fish. Just because let's sell all the God, I don't even know. Non-iridium stuff. We sell. There we go. And then we could... That's a lot of fish to smoke. Zoltar cosplay stream. Alright, how much? 5, 9, 10, 13. Although I don't know why I'm holding all of these. Okay, I know. I gotta go back to bed. I mean, it's a pretty decent haul. With both the smoked and non-smoked fish. It's mostly just fun. More than anything. Alright. So... I'm gonna do... Let's do another... Do the other day. Keep going toward the Derby. But if it's a high luck day, I might just skip the Derby and just head to the, Oh, jeez. Especially you, Dart. Oh, I'm keeping an eye out for, any betrayals, especially Dart. I just like the tarot cards. I'm not superstitious, but I do like making the old people go crazy when I pass by a cat. Yeah, so... I like the creative aspect of the tarot. So at the end of the day, you have an artist and a writer. Sometimes it's the same person, but usually it's a team of people teaming up to create their own interpretations, create their own art. And as a creative person, I love that. Like, I like collecting for different art styles, for different interpretations. At the end of the day, like, I'm a sucker for narrative in all the forms that narrative appeal, and tarot is a form of narrative at the end of the day. It's, if you're going for, like, a real reading, a good tarot reader is one who can spin a narrative that is cohesive, that makes sense, and that is relatable, no matter who you are or what your station in life is. And so for me, that idea of telling the story through the cards, I think is really dang fascinating from a creative perspective. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I've read a lot of fiction that was inspired by tarot, used tarot as a very elaborate metaphor, or it was like fantasy where there was tarot magic, where you had like arcana magic, which is so dang Persona. Like, anybody played the Persona games, like, with the arcana in them? It's very tarot influenced and very tarot informed. And then at the end of the day, the tarot started out at, like, if anyone's heard of the game French Tarot, it was a card game. It was actually a game that you could play with the major arcana, and I used to chaotically play it on Board Game Arena, and I'd love to play it again sometime. Alright. Oh, okay. Dang it. How do you guys feel about, instead of fishing, just going to the Skull Cavern? After our talk about moon signs and all that last week, I told my friend about the Taurus moon. She literally told me, this explains why you are She's not wrong. I mean, I don't see... creative writing proposal. Write a fiction and use tarot card reading self-structure. Yeah, I've read books and really enjoyed books that did exactly that. Or like I read it was a YA fiction that it was very beautiful. It was a beautiful story. And the story unfolded through it was a story, it was like a witchy history story, but it did kind of amazing things. It actually made commentary on the over commercialization of the Salem tourism, and the teenagers in the book were kind of contending with, oh, what happened in Salem is really bad, and yet people are profiting off of that. So they made that interesting, but what it did was every chapter started with a blurb that was supposed to be an educational on the major arcana, and then the next chapter would be related to that card in some way, like thematically. So the Fool chapter had an exploration of what it means to embark on a journey where you don't know anything. You are young, you are fresh, you're starting something that's entirely new, and just things like that. And I thought that was beautifully done. Like, I was very impressed. So there's a lot of creative potential there. I'm stubborn, I get that a lot. And Skull Cavern, yeah, let's do the Skull Cavern. So let's yeah, I want to go to the Skull Cavern. Okay. Jeez, I have so much fish. But let me put some of this stuff away. Okay, I've got... Wow, I have more fish than oh, because there's some of it smoked. Okay, I was gonna say. But this is fine. Let's go do our farm stuff. I don't think there's anything wrong with being... I need truffle oil, don't ask me... God, Mayor Lewis, you're such a creep. Smoked chip! Alright. Well, 7... Oh, there you go. That should be all the animals, but I will verify momentarily. Oh, there's a duck. Oh, please jump in the... Oh my god, I really want Alex to jump in the lake and do a swim. They haven't done it yet. That would make me so happy. Oh my god, did I not collect? That's a lot of eggs. I must have, like, forgotten to collect. I can't swim! But your duck is, like, just looking out on the lake, and it's just making me very happy, and I need the duck to, Alright, we got a lot of crops. Wow. Oh, please, farming. I need my farming to max out, too. That would be nice. I can't swim! Oh, no. I love swimming. I miss swimming. I haven't been able to swim in so long. Alright, I think that's everything, maybe? Okay. So, I am going to stick the sunflower in here. Yeah. I'd probably swim at least once a week if I'd... Yeah, honestly, I'd probably swim, like, every day, if I could. Probably not every day, because I go to the gym. That might be too much, but... I love swimming so much. I miss, like, having... I don't even know. So many eggs. Wow. Okay. I must have forgotten. That's the only explanation that I could think of. Is that a puppy! Aw, cute. No natural bodies of water in the desert. Swimming is just an efficient form of exercise. It really is. It really is. Swimming is fun. God, I miss it so much. Alright, let's grab these. And then okay, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put the eggs in here too. I might have forgotten how to swim given I don't go to the beach. Oh, ooh, yeah, but beach swimming is a whole other animal than like swimming in a pool, too. So that makes a lot of sense. Ooh, how much would this be worth? Holy. Okay, I only sold that because I have like 5 of them, and they don't stack like other things. Before we do the Skull Cavern, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the restroom. But yeah, I used to swim all the time. I used to swim almost every day as a kid. And living in Florida, you really... I don't know, it's one of those things I think everybody should know how to swim as a just-in-case thing. Like when I lived in Florida. I remember my parents' coworkers being like, teach your kids to swim. Both for the social thing and then, you know, flooding and hurricanes and you just... It's a good skill. Give me one moment. I will be right back. Thank you, Alex, again. It's funny. Oh my god, that's hilarious. When you start seeing, what do you call it? Like when I leave, if you start seeing people or objects moving when I'm gone, that's when we start going, is everything okay? Alright. Let's do our thing. Let's head to the, it's time to chaos it up. I really, really enjoy the Skull Cavern runs. They're so much fun. Alright, so... Oh dear God. Let's take... Okay. I'm gonna take all of these, as well as the maki rolls. Save the pink cake for something. Just making sure. Okay, we always take one of these. This. Question is, do I want a lucky lunch or spicy eel? It's a highest luck day. So... I've got more spicy eel, so why don't we just take those? Yeah. Alright, and then, I am going to just put the axe away. I'll keep... I probably could put that away, this away, and this away. Yeah, that could do it. Alright, and now we just get everything organized. Alright, that should do. I think we are ready. Ready for the skull caverns. Oh geez, I just realized. Alright. Good stuff. Ooh, why not? So if we use all the health items, that grape will definitely come in handy. Alright. The hype is real. Okay. Just gather our stuff. I could optimize the time and just jump straight into the caverns, but I'm okay with just exploring a little. The cactus fruit is the most valuable, in my opinion. To me, anyway. Just because it's, in a pinch it offers good health buff. But it is a shame you can't really depend on it to appear. But it's joyful when it does. Okay. Chaos time! Oh boy. Oh, I'm so excited. Alright. So, I think one of our first runs in a while where a thing didn't just charge... a serpent didn't just randomly come at me. I guess it's, Oh, you know what? Let's, consume this. And get our little extra luck going. There we go. Alright, whoops. Not very smart, but oh well. One of the things that you are told to do is avoid combat as much as possible if you're trying to go as far down, but I'm kind of like okay with... We gotta get the desert obelisk. Oh my god, that would be nice. I would like to get all the obelisks, so I don't have to keep paying. Spicy eel, hell yes. Good times. Okay, I don't wanna deal with him right now. I'd love the island obelisk. I forget what it's called. The one that just takes you to Ginger Island. Nice! Oh, it really pays to have iridium everything. Oh. Nice. Look at us go. Oh, no. I should make some staircases. I really should make some staircases just so I don't have to deal with this kind of thing. Okay. Okay, one at a time, please. Yes, thank you. One at a time. Thank you. Ah. Perfect. I learned this watching my husband play survival horror games. And like stealth. It's just lure one at a time. Aggro one, so you don't have to get swarmed. Alright, there we go. Squishies! Oh no. They're so stinking cute. Alright, thank goodness for that. I have all the luck buffs, and yet... If I had the desert obelisk, I'm not gonna lie, like, I would come to the desert regularly, like, even on bad luck days, just to fool around. Part of why I don't come as often is that it costs all the money. Alright, can I put a cherry bomb down? Like... Okay. Here we go! 3 levels. Okay, that's not too bad. It's nice that they're dropping iridium. Like, how much iridium do we have? 3 chunks of iridium already. That's pretty sweet. Actually, I could do this. Just to buff that up just a bit. Get us really comfortably in the green. Nice. Oh, hell yes. Pretty purple mushroom. Yes, please. Not having it. Oh, thank you. Fell 4 levels. Cool. No, come on. Oh my god, okay. Yay for good luck! The RNG is definitely RNGing. Do we have anything good? Okay. Get some stones. Do I have enough stones? Yeah. Oh, I have enough stones to make a staircase, so I'm gonna craft one really quickly. As a just in case. Insurance. And I'll try to save it until I really, really need it. And do I have any... Okay. Any other thing? Yeah, I see you. Alright. Hey, yay! Wow! A dark cowboy hat. I don't... That's... A cowboy hat in fashionable black? I don't want that. I don't want it. Ooh. I know there's probably coal back there, but we're good. Oh, I'm loving all these, like, bonus treasure rooms, I'm gonna say. Alright, let's see what we have. We can get like a ladder. Perfect. Squish? I need to find some good holes. That's what I need to find. Like, deep holes. There's a streamer out of context quote. Holy sh... Why? Why so many? I may as well just take them all out. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay. Well, it's definitely giving. Ooh, a diamond. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Nice. I love when they just... You squish them, and then it's done. This is... Oh, is the inventory... Oh, my inventory is full already. And the bones are kind of whatever. I do want... Okay, I want, let's get rid of that. Actually, let's eat the grape. Wow, every time I do something, it's like my inventory keeps filling. Yeah, I know. Give me a moment. Let me figure out what I want to throw out. Let's throw out the clay. I'm getting money doing it too. Inventory's already like full. Part of it is because I have not had to use my health items yet. Go. Alright. Dang it. Yeah, I'd rather the topaz. I may as well just take this out. Okay. What's in here? Do I have... Wow, jeez. Yay! Okay, so let's run away, run away, run away! Okay. Close call. We need more inventory slots. I could not get by. Yeah, I really... It would be so nice to have more inventory spaces. Oh, okay. I don't even want to deal with that. I'm glad I made an emergency, Jesus, that was crazy. Oh, hey! Jump in! 5 levels. Cool. What's for lunch? Ooh, that is the question. I think I'm just gonna do like a slice of toast with a little bit of cheese and arugula. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just keep it nice and simple. Goes for that. Derpy, yeah. Oh my God, yes, yeah. So you know, yeah, it's she inspired that because it's like it sounds so good. Quartz. Ooh, let's get the fire quartz. I think it's called in this game. Such a good haul of stuff. Ugh. I don't want it. Please, just a hole open up. I don't want this. They're not even, it's not even that they're hard to fight, they're just annoying. Come on, luck, give me. Alright, I'm gonna nope out of here. I don't wanna deal with the skull, the mummy thing. Yeah, when we do co-op art, she said I'm gonna get my sandwich tonight. Wait, she's back. After everything Ape's done, I almost feel guilty asking for more, but the game is the best. And the thing is, I think he enjoys, like, adding stuff to it. Ooh. Oh, dang it. Ugh, yeah, I want to do this. Let's see what we get. Copper ore and a diamond. Okay, that was worth it. Now we can just put that back on. I think he does. Yeah. I know he enjoys it, and I know that he loves what fans have done with the game. He's very modding positive as well, which is super awesome. Okay. Well, we did well. We'll sell all the things. Okay. Wow. Alright, I think I'm just gonna go to bed in-game. So I don't have time to do all the things I want to do. I think we're gonna leave it at that. I unfortunately have to get on with my day, as much as I actually just kind of want to spend the day Stardewing, but I've got IRL stuff, I've got editing that I really have fallen a little bit behind on that I really need to take the afternoon and crank out. Next stream will just be tomorrow, same time, as usual, and gotta get to, yeah, I got IRL. But this has been insanely fun. I love the Skull Cavern, like, stuff. And I may eventually start to grind the Skull Cavern where we, immediately at 6 a.m., take one of the desert totems straight to it and then just make a beeline for the Skull Cavern and just try to go as far down as possible. Eventually I'll want to do that. But I kind of like this semi-cozy, like, figure out the caverns, try to just get down as fast as possible, but also exploring a little. It's been so much fun. It really has been so much fun. This was a great stream. So I will see you all next time, and yeah, all the things. Let's go ahead and save progress. I should have, like, an ending screen. Have a good day, you too. Yeah, you too, all of you. Oh, the music's all happy too. Oh my god, I can't wait to come back to this. It's such a vibe. Stardew's been just so enjoyable to play.